Welcome back to Norfolk Perspectives. I'm going to introduce these guys as I never thought I ever would introduce them, as the latest, greatest entrepreneurs in Norfolk.
Yeah.
You are businessmen now.
Oh,
Sean
yeah.
Devereaux and Bradford McMurrin.
You got that right.
Okay, do you really feel like a businessman?
Oh, yeah. I mean, just look at my hair. I get up in the morning and just comb it, look in the mirror every day, and I just, axe to the grindstone there.
Well,
No.
I realize that was really the wrong question to ask because I have an assumption you know what a businessman looks and feels like.
No, I don't. I mean, this is all new for me. I don't understand this 9 to 5 thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then there's the evening stuff that you got to do. Okay, explain to the viewers what I'm talking about. You guys have taken the big plunge and opened up an improv theater in the new Arts District.
Yep.
Now,
Dumbest move we ever made.
That's right. No.
We love it, yeah.
Now, I saw you guys, we go way, way back. I mean,
Yeah.
I saw you really when you didn't know there was a box or rules.
That's very true.
And yet now you've got a touring show
Yep.
and a theater.
And we're
Theater?
teaching. Yeah.
Oh,
which
you're
is-
guiding future generations
It's
too?
very
Yeah.
awkward. Yeah, we teach as well, too. We teach everybody, doctors, lawyers, misfits. It's wonderful.
No, wait.
Teenagers, yeah.
Are these doctors and lawyers that want to be on stage?
Yeah, they end up doing our graduation show with us at the end of the semester. Some of them want to do it. Some of the lawyers do it just to be better on their feet.
I want to ask you that because
Mm-hmm.
people have said you ought to get some training. They
You
say that to me.
should. We've been watching.
You've
We've
been
been
saying
watching
it?
your show. Yeah, I think it's more his tie though that's messing him up more than anything. It's
I
very
love
pretty.
this tie.
It goes well with the couch thing you're on in a lot
Yeah.
of ways. Yeah.
By the way, you like that couch?
And the more than you know, I was thinking about taking it home with me.
Well, now we're going down dangerous territory again. Look, see how easy we are.
Yeah.
Okay, so what kind of preparation did you have going from improv to successful theater owners? Ziegfeld. I mean,
What kind of? We've been doing shows obviously for almost 10 years here. So
Yeah.
we had the shows, and we've been teaching at. We were teaching at the Muse Writers Center for about 3.5 years over there. So that was our experience, and then we went over and of course jumped into this world. And those fire marshals you just saw and everything, they were all at our doors and
you
everything.
knew them, huh?
I knew one of them. Yeah, he came in and almost shut us down. He was a really sweet man.
But did you say, but this is theater, it doesn't count? I mean, but you made the changes.
No, we made the
Oh, yeah.
change. He was really nice, actually. I'm making a joke out of it.
Because he was
actually really
bigger
nice.
than you.
I
Oh, yeah.
noticed that, and not only that, I wanted to retract after I said it. Yeah, I guess I got to come back in again.
No, this is live to tape. It's,
Oh, good.
So this will all be edited out? Yeah.
no.
Oh, great.
Oh,
No.
well,
Thank you.
don't worry about it
You're
next
welcome. But, okay, so how big a theater is it?
It's a 99-seat theater in the new Arts District. And, yeah.
So it's right there on Granby, north
Right there
of
on
Walnut,
Granby,
right?
right next to the Texaco building. We're between the Texaco building and the Parlor, the new restaurant that opened up.
Okay. Okay, the person who comes to improv is there to kind of watch something roll out, right?
Mm-hmm.
They really don't know what to expect.
No?
Do you guys know what to expect?
Somewhat. I mean, remember we trained in this. We went up and
Right.
trained at Upright Citizen Brigade up in New York City for a few years, actually. I did it for 3 years. I think I was training up there. So, yeah. we
Because
had
a lot
some
of people
training.
think, okay, it's improv, you make it up. And you're
That's-
just naturally funny.
That's so common. But what they don't realize is how much preparation actually goes into it. I took something like 56 weeks of training in this. So yeah, it was one of those things where I was the same way when I first got to New York. I thought it was going to be like Whose Line Is It Anyway or something.
Right.
But it's nothing like that. And all the guys on Whose Line pretty much training in what we train in as well.
Now, because I've got another friend that does it, and it amazes me. He said, well, I have to go to rehearsal.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You go to rehearsal and you review things. You pick up things. I'm not going to bore you with all the jargon of it, but you're looking for things like heightening and finding game and very interesting intricates.
Okay.
Plus, it's like any other sport or discipline. You know, the more you train at it, rehearse at it, the better you become.
The magic of three, did I?
Yeah,
That is
Magic
absolutely
Three.
in there. That is
Huh?
absolutely in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that mean? I don't know what it means.
You know, it's funny.
I just know to say magic of three.
It's one of those rules that we teach, but I'm not exactly sure why it works. But it works.
It
Yeah,
works.
it does.
If
Yeah.
you do
that's kind of-
something 2 times, not funny, but if you do it 3 times for some reason, funny.
Yep.
Okay, how about timing?
It's everything. It's one of those things where timing is when people come in and say, "Can you teach me to be funny?" I'm like, "No, I'm not sure I can teach you to be funny, but I can teach you how to recognize what is funny and on how to hone those skills a bit."
Now, let's go back to the lawyers. And I'm not talking to ones that visit you normally.
Well, yeah. I mean, you have no idea how real that is. Yeah.
But I mean, I've also heard of people who, not only, and you're going to be teaching at this theater too, right?
We are. We already are.
So for that lawyer or that profession that just doesn't feel comfortable in front of a crowd, is this something that they could plug into?
This helps hugely. I mean,
This is huge. Yeah, we have lawyers, doctors, salespeople. We just did a training session for a sales staff
yeah.
company. You know, just to think on your feet, be comfortable, you know, in front of people. I would say very few number of our students actually want to go out and become comedians.
Well, because you'd be teaching your competition.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
True.
That'll end the business.
Oh, no, I don't know. I'm pretty good.
Nobody's
Bob.
as good.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you?
Yeah.
What's your favorite project you worked on besides building a theater?
My favorite project, I mean, the one that's gotten us the most notoriety would be we wrote a musical parody of 50 Shades of Grey that's been playing for 2 years all over the country and in New York for a while. That was probably the biggest one, but my favorite projects are honestly the week to week when it's, for instance, right now I'm supposed to have a show written for Friday and Saturday, and I haven't finished writing it yet, and we still have to rehearse that. So yeah, that gets to be very, very cutthroat.
Has he started writing it?
We'll see. Tonight we have our first rehearsal. So yeah.
And my birthday was this week, so no. The answer is no, not really.
Because we're taping this show. I'll just remind you, it's at 2:20 on the afternoon of when you're rehearsing it.
Yeah, we're rehearsing.
Yeah.
Yeah, rehearsing a show tonight. We'll see the scripts for the first time, and then Friday we'll be in front of an audience.
Yep.
Cool. And that theater is located where?
763 Granby Street in the Norfolk Arts District.
And what does it take to get in?
Well, it depends on the show, but most shows are $5 to $10. We're keeping it very small.
Cool.
On that. So yeah, so everybody can go see them. And if you go to Event Joy, you can find us on there, or go to thepushcomedytheater.com.
Yeah, every Friday. Yeah, we'll be doing shows every Friday and Saturday night.
And still follow you on Facebook?
Follow us on
Absolutely.
Facebook.
I write every day, and all the things I write are really poignant.
Okay,
Right.
Well, I tell you what, spend a little time writing the script and a little less on Facebook today. What do you
No
think?
promises, Bob. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a parent. Hey, I am so glad you guys are celebrating the holidays in here in Norfolk, too, and thanks for everything that you're doing. with
Thank
the
you
arts
so
Thanks,
much.
man.
Yeah.
Y'all have always been great to us.
and being an entrepreneur. Wow.
I don't even know what to say about
Hey,
it.
when we come back, we're going to be talking about some other entrepreneurs who are artists, visual artists. Stay tuned.